What's up, fam? This is your girl Amanda, and I'm coming back to y'all with yet another video. So let's talk Jussie Smollett once again. I made a video about this whole situation that he's been going through last month, and so I'm making another video now, y'all. I've been sitting back, I've been reading things, I've been seeing things on the internet about this whole situation, this whole damn debacle that he has put out there, and y'all, it all came out to be that he was lying, okay, about the whole situation, about him being attacked in Chicago while he was going to Subway in the wee hours of the morning, and he was attacked by some white Trump supporters that had MAGA hats on. They called him racial slurs, and he fought back. They beat him up, they put a noose around his neck. Like, he concocted this whole story, and it came out to be a complete lie. And people were already giving Jussie the side eye about the whole situation because things just wasn't adding up. And he got me too. He got me at first because I was feeling bad for him. But then people were putting two and two together, basically saying that it was a lie and that no one will be walking at 2 o'clock in the morning in Chicago in -0-degree weather. It would have been too cold. And the fact that he said that the people threw bleach on him, and what I read is that bleach freezes in -0-degree weather, so there was no way that bleach was thrown on him, period. And the fact that he didn't have a lot of bruises, he had like one little cut under his eye, and that was it. And then it was the fact that he did not want to give up his phone. He said that it was a lot of private things in there that he just did not want to give up, or I guess you can say he did not want them to see what was going on in his phone. So I'm guessing he had a lot of private pictures of him and his partners in the phone, and he just didn't want to have people looking at that. But my thing is this: if the attack truly happened, and if you truly wanted the attackers to be caught, then you should not have had any problem with giving the phone up to the cops so they can investigate this whole thing. So that was one of the million reasons why people thought that Jussie was lying. And it was also said that Jussie hired 2 Nigerian brothers to help him stage this whole crazy ass act. Okay, so it was said that the 2 brothers allegedly told police that Smollett was behind creating a racist letter sent to the show. And when the letter did not get a bigger reaction, they said that Jussie orchestrated the attack a week later with the 2 men. And so CBS was the first to obtain a video of the brothers buying a red hat and ski mask from a store the day before the assault. And the brothers are called Ole and Abel Osundaro. Y'all, I can mess up some names, so I might have messed up their name. And they were placing the mask and hat on the counter. And so in a nutshell, those were all the events that happened or supposedly happened in this attack on Jussie. And so, y'all, this morning it was said that the reason why Jussie staged this attack was because he was dissatisfied with his salary on Empire. So you mean to tell me he lied about this whole situation just because he did not like the salary that they were giving him on Empire? You big old dummy. And so, y'all, all because of this lie, he was arrested. He has been arrested for disorderly conduct for allegedly staging a racist and homophobic attack against himself last month. Y'all, that's crazy. He actually turned himself in and at the Central District Police Station at 18th and State Streets around 5 a.m. today. He made no statement to the police. So, y'all, I'm speechless. I'm totally speechless at this point. And I'm sure all of y'all saw that interview that he did with Robin, that little sob story that he did. And I kind of laughed at it because I'm like, dude, you're lying. You're trying to give this sob story to everybody, but we're not believing you at all, okay? So like I said, I had just been sitting back looking at all the videos, looking at all the news reports of things that was going on. And it's crazy that he would lie only because he was dissatisfied with his salary. Like, could he not negotiate that with anybody on Empire? Could he not say, listen, I would like a little bit more money? And all this crazy lie that he made up has cost him even more than what he could have gotten if he would have asked for it. And he may have asked for it and they may not have given it to him. But for him to concoct a lie like this, unnecessary lie, that cost him even more was crazy and quite ridiculous. No one's going to take him seriously anymore. I can't take him seriously anymore. And I also was reading where a lot of people were saying this is the same racist Chicago where, remember the situation with Kanika Jenkins when she was found in a hotel freezer dead, and they said that she was the one who killed herself and that there was no foul play or anything like that. So a lot of people were saying that this is the same racist state where they said that she killed her own self and that they could be staging and setting up Jussie himself. But according to them, he lied about the whole situation and he staged the whole situation only because he was dissatisfied with his salary on Empire, something that could have been negotiated. Or if he didn't or wasn't satisfied with his salary, then he could have went to another show and negotiated and probably got a higher price. But now it's costing him even more. He's losing out big time. He may face up to 3 years in prison because of this. Up to 3 years is what I read. So you doing all this for what? Attention? It's negative attention. It cost him more, if anything. Because, he had me fooled, okay? I'm not going to lie. He had me fooled. I was thinking that he was attacked by these Trump supporters with MAGA hats on and things like that. And it turned out to be a lie. And a lot of people call him on his BS. A lot of people call him on his BS from jump. That it just was impossible for anybody to throw bleach on him. And it was impossible for him to be out there tussling on the cold ground. It could have been slippery. It was just too cold out there anyway for him to be walking at 2:00 in the morning to Subway. So a lot of people call him on his bull from the beginning, and he had me fooled. I'm not gonna lie. He had me fooled. But Jussie, you have played yourself tremendously, and it has cost you even more because of the lies that you decided to tell. And a lot of people think that just because what they do in the dark, it will never come to light, because it will eventually come to light. And his came to light a lot quicker than he thought it would. Okay, so all this attention seeking people need to go sit down somewhere and have several seats. So what do y'all think about this whole situation with Jussie lying? And now he's facing up to 3 years in prison, all because of this. So y'all let me know your thoughts down below. Y'all know what y'all gotta do. Let me know your thoughts. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos like these. And y'all stay tuned for the next video. Alrighty.